Hi guys, ColoradoKLR, and I'm out here in the garage. I scored a set of EBC brakes, and so I decided I was going to come out here. I got about an hour before I need to get some sleep, and we're going to come out here and chat with y'all while I swap this. This is not going to be a tutorial or anything. This is just going to be me BSing while I do this. So anyway, my wife mentioned the other day something about, well, actually it started off as a conversation. Oh, that was freaking wonderful. I guess if you just push down on that, this brake will just shoot out. That would have been nice to know. And then that one just does that. Okay. Wow, that is really funky. Well, give me just a second. I'm going to grab some parts cleaner and a brush and clean that up just a little bit. Okay, I'm back, guys. So anyway, back to my story. The other day, me and my wife are in the car and we're driving pretty dang far, and so we're BSing, and I made the comment, I said something to the effect of, if you could retire anywhere you wanted to, where would it be? And she said, well, I don't know, blah blah blah. She named a couple places here in Oklahoma, and then she kind of said, or Colorado, which is kind of funny because I've always thought that if I didn't end up staying here in Oklahoma, that I wouldn't mind moving over to like Missouri or Arkansas or eastern Oklahoma. But Colorado is pretty freaking awesome, and so it got us discussing. You know, when we would move, if we were going to, and how that would work out, and where we'd want to go, and things like that. Anyway, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm taking this Scotch-Brite pad and I'm roughing up the surface on my rotor, which actually I'm probably just knocking the old stuff off. Helps the new ones to bed in easier. And once you do that, you want to take a clean rag and wipe it back off. You see all the dust and junk I've got off them? Anyway, so we've been looking at different things like home value or home prices, cost of living, things like that around the Colorado Springs area, which we don't necessarily want to live in Colorado Springs, but just something to look at. Anyway, and it looks like, based on the cost of living, it's about $6,000 a year more in cost of living there than it is here, because Oklahoma has got some ridiculously low cost of living, and price of the homes and things like that are really cheap here in Oklahoma. The house I'm in right now would probably rent for like $1,000 a day, $900 to $1,000 up there, whereas yes, I know I'm putting the old one back in. I'm going to compress this cylinder just a little bit. And we do that with this handy dandy C-clamp. So, well, that was just freaking lovely. Well, there you go. You got to see me do a mega fail. The whole point of tying this up was so it didn't hang off that brake line. And what did it do? The knot came out and it hung off the brake line. So, anyway, if any of you guys live up there, you know, shoot me a line, you know, post a comment or something. Let me know what you think, if you like it. I mean, obviously you're living up there, so it's gotta be better than other places. But you know, we wouldn't be looking to buy, we'd be looking to rent. And while we own a home down here, just with the, you know, cost to you know, of upkeep and stuff, it's easier for us to rent. Anyway, so I guess there's a town, I can't remember what the name of it is. Woodland, I think it's Woodland Park, come to think of it. Anyway, we've been looking at stuff there, and been looking all around the Colorado Springs area. And while we haven't said anything in stone about when we're moving or if we're going to move or anything, it's gonna be kind of cool since both of us are kind of on board with the thought of moving out there. So the cool thing about it is there's so many places to ride out there. I mean, it's just, from researching it, from what little I've researched so far, it's insane. It's insane how much how many areas there are to explore and stuff. My wife's dad is from the Colorado and Utah area, and the first thing he said was, well, how about Utah? And yeah, Utah's cool too, but I'm just not sure if Utah's where I'm wanting to be. That's not actually that bad to change these brake shoes. Anyway, so who knew? Oklahoma KLR may turn into Colorado KLR eventually. So leave in comments below. Let me know what you think. You know, let me know what you think would be the ultimate, like, retiring destination. You know, feasible. Don't say like, oh, I want to retire in Morocco or some crap like that. You know. Talk to you later, guys.